Hey everyone, welcome to my next review of some more DC Multiverse figures, and today we're going to be checking out the Mega figure Anti-Monitor. Now, I still have him in the box because I just got him. This is going to be my first Mega figure from the McFarlane DC Multiverse line, so I'm pretty excited. Quick spin around from the box, we can see it's DC Multiverse Anti-Monitor, the big window right here that shows what he comes with, which is his card and then a display stand. And I think one of the coolest box arts that McFarlane has ever, released. But enough of that, let's get into the figure itself. All right, so here we go, and there he is. I mean, it's a pretty big figure. Because again, this is my first Mega figure, but you know what? I'm not too disappointed. Now, granted, it is like what, $50, $40 for this figure, and that's pretty much all he comes with. Again, he does come with a card and the display stand. He comes with like one of these, but again, if you guys know me and seen my reviews, I don't really like taking them out because I like to keep the box as pristine as possible, because I don't know, I just feel like that adds to the collection aspect for me. But I mean, overall, I do think this is a pretty good figure. Maybe if you get on discount, because I know these Mega figures go on discount, definitely pick it up. The head sculpt itself, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty gnarly looking one, and I think this looks great. They captured it great from the comics from what I can see. The paintwork is great. The silver, I think this might be molded in like the silver, because I know like in the arms, like the joints, they're just straight gray, which a lot of people don't like, and I can see, but I don't really mind. The yellows look nice though, like the yellows and blues, it pops. But I do have some issues, which I think these arms are really weak. Like they're loose. Like you can see that. Also on the diaper, it kind of has like some chipping or like something like where like the mold or whatever just wasn't cut properly, which sucks. There are some like marbleization of the plastic, which I mean I don't really mind. It's not something that's a huge issue to me, but again, the colors and like the plastics all looks great on this figure. Now, I guess we can get started with the articulation. The head, which is, I think for me, it was really surprising. You can get some great expressive motions with it. I mean, you can rotate. It's kind of hard, stiff, but when you rotate, you can rotate it. See, there you go. I think, yeah, you can go at the whole 360 with his head. I think it's pretty cool. You can look down about that much, which is not bad. Again, he is taller than other figures, so he can look down on them, which I think is pretty cool. I think, yeah, he can look up a little bit, but again, since he's supposed to be this big, imposing figure, he's not going to be looking up too much, or at least he shouldn't. You can go out about this much until the tubes get in the way, but if you do want that motion, you just rotate the arms. Some back and forth, but not really because of the shoulder pad. You can bend elbows all the way. The cables, or like the tubing, doesn't interfere at all. Standard McFarlane wrists. I think mine are pretty tight, but you can move them, swerve them, and hinge them. It's pretty cool. He can rotate on his waist, and then the bottom as well, if I can get that. There you go. You can pivot this side until the tubes get in the way. Pivot this side, tubes get in the way. You can go back that much. You can move back that much, which isn't bad. You can crunch forward this much. Isn't the best, but isn't bad either. Or you can get a little bit more. Legs have a whole lot of swivel on the thighs. You can kick out about that much. Kick out that much. But this is pretty weak. This is like one of the loose hinges I felt on a McFarlane, but the knees make up for it because these are crazy tight. And then the legs can pivot, but it can pivot decently inward. Outward, not so much. Hinge down, hinge up with a toe. Articulation. He can stand pretty well, and since there's no accessories pretty much, I wish he would have come like some effects or something. I know one of the comic panels there's him like grabbing like 3 planets. That would have been cool, but this is what we get for the figure, and let's get to the comparison. Started with some villains. I recently reviewed the Riddler, and there you can see the height difference. He's a couple inches taller, which is not bad, not bad at all. Here he is next to the Nightfall Batman, which is again good size, and the color, the clashes of the blues and yellows looks pretty cool. Here he is with Barry Allen Flash. Here he is with some of the Titans that I have, as well as Blue Beetle, which he is technically a Titan. I have him on my display, but I have a review of this figure coming out soon, along with the Ted Kord version. And then for fun, here he is with one of my other big figures, the Thing, just for fun. Now, overall, for a Mega figure, I do think he's pretty decent. I know a lot of people are turned off by these figures because they just lack accessories, and I do understand that. Again, this is my first Mega figure, so I wish he would have come with more stuff. But overall, I do think he's pretty decent. If you get him on sale, definitely pick him up. It's a figure that it's gonna look great with whatever shelf you display him in. I guess team-wise on the DC Multiverse front. But let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna pick him up? Have you picked him up? What are your thoughts on him? Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.